Welcome back, folks. Jason Walker 34 here, back with another stream of Schedule 1. Cache. No, wrong spell, sorry. Right. There we go. Typed it into the little group chat thing. Why is there trash here? Be gone, trash. Be gone, trash. Alright. I finally got everything set up the way I wanted. It took like 3 or 4 days since the last stream for me to act for in-game time. It took like 3 or 4 days of sitting around, well, basically a whole day of grinding, like hardcore grinding to get the remaining material going. It's the only, I do that, it's the only way to really keep my, my mess from getting everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna have some shelving in here, specifically for the farmables. Alright, let's go in here. First things first, we're gonna grab all the seeds that we have. Grab that and grab my shears and watering can. I'll put the seeds on this rack. Then I'll put the tools and stuff on that rack. I'll go here to put that stuff there so I can actually do that. Now we gotta head back down to the store to grab the rest of the stuff because I didn't have enough space to pick up the rest of the material. Now that I have three mixing stations, I can actually make the full batches of material. My God, man, you look high as a kite. Damn! He's high as a kite, boys. We got a ton of freaking materials here, like tons and tons and tons of material. I'm like, wow. Personally, I would rather be able to get my own Veeper so I can actually go and order stuff myself. I can go to the shop and actually, have it loaded onto my truck, into my van, because apparently the Veeper is still, to this day, still the meta vehicle. Because obviously you're able to haul around a lot and actually able to get around the map really easily. So it's like, I don't have to worry about nearly as much trash if I'm really careful. Alright, let's head back down. We're going to grab another 80 of each one. I think, well, actually, no, 40 of each one, so we can bring that back and fill that thing up. Then we're going to go down here and grab, maybe another 10 stack of soil, just so we have a backup soil. Alright, so we need 10 of this, 40, and 40. Alright, insufficient online balance, boo. And that's basically it. That's it for another 7 days, because I was sleeping around for a long time just trying to get enough material raring to go. Well, my current goal for this stream is to, one, get a business. I don't care which one, even if I have to work the smaller ones. I would prefer to have, like, well, actually, I'd honestly prefer to have all of them, because having all of them does tend to help move large amounts of product. And even then, 40 of that should be more than enough, because I need to actually go about grabbing four of each. So I'm gonna go to the shop, gonna grab 4 donuts and 4 sodas. Oh, actually no, 3. Oh, 4. I guess it doesn't matter, honestly. I mean, the more of the shelvings I have, the more of it I can actually move. Alright, now I'm going to get 80 since it's 20 per stack. Alright, now we're going to go back to the house. We're going to make several trips between the house because we're going to grab up enough to make 4 additional batches of our dark fuel, because dark fuel is what we're making right now. At least until we get our level up. Our last level up we need. I mean, yeah, I have enough of the sour diesel to make at least a little, but not a lot. Alright, so we need 80 of the banana and 80 of this. Let's see, we need 80 mouthwash and 80 flu medicine. I'll come back for the other stuff here in a bit. I'm gonna go and drop this stuff off. I'll come back for the mouthwash here in just a tickle. I'm gonna go drop this stuff off. If I make enough money, then I'll buy a 4th one just so I can make 4 different batches. Because I'm running 10 different grow beds now. I've not even planted them yet. I've not even planted them yet, so I know that if I plant them tonight, which I'm gonna do that anyways. I'm gonna plant them because I now have I have the fertilizer, so I need to actually make it happen. So, not worried about that. Right now, I only have enough for 3. Well, with the 3 mixing that I have going on now, it won't take me nearly as long. See, because I'm going to be selling stuff for another whole week, basically. He's got like 36 more dark fuel, but that's enough to last me at least a little while, because I gave him basically 3.5 stack, or like 2, almost 3 full stacks, maybe a little more. Because I had just finished making that batch. Alright, I need to go get like another 2 stacks of bags. I need this. This is the last thing I need, and then once I get that, we'll stop selling that, and we'll actually start making our other more powerful, worthwhile brand. I don't know what it's called. I just know it's worth like a lot more, which is what I need. I also need to be able to up my quantity of goods that I'm being able to push out by at least a little bit. Alright, let's do this, do that, click that. Do this, do that, click that. Alright, let's go get the bananas now. Get those put in position. Well, once we finish mixing up this batch, we'll go back to the store and we'll buy another 2 stacks of everything. I'm gonna head to the gas station. I'm gonna see if I can buy like 2 stacks of the things I've already used, and because I'm gonna need 2 stacks. So I just got the bananas, so alright. See, this stuff's not that expensive, especially whenever I'm able to chug out a ton of product per day. And with me being able to run 3 individual mixers at one time, I'm able to actually keep up with the overwhelming amount of money that's flowing out. Alright, this will be our batch for the next other dealer. As soon as I get more mixers, because I have 3 mixers right now, which is enough for me to actually handle my overwhelming amount. But like, they're mowing through it. They're mowing through it, so I'm not able to really punch through this because I'm not technically running any additional customer base right now. I've got I got 1 customer right here that I could easily probably go and grab, provided I actually can. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in here and switch these out. See, because right now I need 2 more bottles of this and 2 more bottles of that. That will allow me to make even more. There we go. Now we'll go and put this back on the shelf. This will be the last little batch of stuff that I'll have to buy for at least a little bit, because this will be enough for me to make another 3 batches afterwards. Which technically I do have enough to make another 3 batches after this. It's just, you know, like I can't grow anymore until I push through all the material I still have laying around. Which is most of my dealers are literally just running around selling what they have. Westville has like 10 people. Each area has at least 10 people, if not slightly more of people to work with. But like each area usually has at least maybe 10 customers, if not maybe a little bit more. Everybody is loyal. If I go down while working with the cartel, region is unavailable while working with the cartel. So if I need to have a good bit of product laying around just in case. So I'll work with the cartel for a little bit just so I can get my get the material pushed away. $20 for 20 little bits. So it's like 5 for, so that's basically 80 right there. So it's like not too bad. I got to a certain point in the game where I was literally handing my dealers entire bricks worth of material, but like if I'm gonna do that, I have to be able to actually get myself a weapon, even if it's just a basic gun, a handgun of some kind. But I'm gonna double check these while I'm still waiting, because we got dark fuel, and dark fuel. That's 3 different batches that I can easily make and grow more with the material I have laying around. I won't be able to really buy that much more, but I can at the very least hand off 3 full batches to each person. I'm gonna try to get 20, like a full stack of 20, and then I'm gonna try to mix up the rest of these in hopes of maybe I should actually go in here, real quick and see about growing some more. I'm gonna probably have to hire a botanist for this, because this right here is what's gonna take me a long time. But I don't think this area is open enough for them to be able to work. They might get stuck on something because of how confined it is. This is going to take a little bit, so I'm going to try to hurry up and get this stuff grown. I'm going to also try to get out there, because I know one of my dealers has a little bit of money laying around, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to actually get capital. I'm trying to get more capital put away so I can actually afford to buy myself a firearm, so I can actually, you know, protect my dealers. I can't do that by just beating the crap out of them. Beating the crap out of the ambushes, because that's just going to make them more angry. Even though that's technically how you win the game. Which, I mean, yeah, I might eventually do that, but right now, I really just don't want my people getting jacked. I don't want my product getting jacked before I can even really get around there to do anything with it. Raining the fertilizer. They're all wet and ready to, all watered down, so they'll be good to go whenever it comes tomorrow. I'll be able to go out, and because I technically have enough to make one more batch, which is what I'm working on now. That'll be enough for at least one dealer's worth of time. And then this hopefully will give me enough to make enough for the, enough money from that one person. Even though technically I can't do anything when it's not like online, because apparently they don't let you pay in cash, which honestly kind of stupid. But I guess technically they don't believe the cash is good or safe, so they want it to go through an online, like a bank of some sort, so it's actually safe to be used instead of it's like breaking drug money, because they know this town is like really bad with drugs. So of course they don't want your money. It's probably drug money, or probably you might have killed somebody to get that money. So I'm like, yeah, no, I wouldn't want to use that money either. Alright, rain this downtown. Rain the fertilizer down. Well, I know two people I could probably very easily hire for my house. A cleaner and a botanist. Even though I don't know if I'm making enough money right now to really worry about hiring people. Well, we got a little bit more. We have enough for one more load after this, but we don't have enough money to buy all the requisite materials to process 3 different variants. At least not right now. Benji has like over 3 grand right now to work with, so that's enough for me to actually work with, but like without somewhere to actually put that money. Which is why I'm working on giving my dealers as much drugs as possible so that they can make all the money I need to buy a business. I'm hoping to be able to buy the laundromat and the post office, because that's what I had last time. I wasn't making I was making enough money that I had to have 2 individual businesses to really be able to really pound these places. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. Let's put these down. Once we finish mixing this stuff up, we'll actually sleep. Alright, let's go and get this switched out and get the mouthwash put up there. Well, 12 of these should be more than enough. Is that right there? Is that those 8 right there are going to be enough for 2 full stacks? Then whatever's left, I will send to Benji once I finish processing the rest of it. I just have to be able to grow and actually buy a ton of material. Processing this is, honestly, it's worth it, but also not worth it at the same time. So gonna really quickly and rapidly mix up the next batch of dark fuel. With the help of 3 different mixers will allow me to easily and very rapidly mix up the stuff. I had what I needed. I still have my recipe for the meth that I use, because I was basically selling nothing but meth for the longest time after I quit. I never made it to shrooms or cocaine. I never got either one of those because they weren't even a thing. They weren't even a thing when I last played, so I never even got to see what kind of effects they would have. Alright, that's it for that. Now, we gotta work on getting enough for the next batch. Ugh. I need to get rid of these if I can at some point. I need this. This is part of the thing I need. It's part of it, yes. It gives a very unique quality to it. But that's actually for my my meth. Because I'm pretty sure my person over there is probably giving up on me as of now. Because I haven't been able to pay them in several days. I gave her basically well over, like, what, 200 items, I think? 100, sorry. I gave her 100 dark fuel. 100 dark fuel should last her more than enough time to make a decent profit. There you go. Thank you for the money, so I don't have to go kill somebody for my profit money. Oh, that actually reminds me. That cop right there actually reminds me. I was wanted dead or alive recently. Like, yesterday, in-game time, I think. It was like the day before yesterday or something. I was on my phone looking at something. I got spotted by a cop, and he started chasing me all over. Because he was chasing me and wanting wanted or whatever, and then it said arrest, and then it said wanted dead or alive. I'm like, damn, are they about to start using hyper lethal rounds? I'm like, damn, calm down, fools. What do you got? We got a machete up in here. Block boss. The block boss. I mainly just want the revolver. What this machete will do for a decent weapon for now. I'm like, I got a weapon. I'm not afraid to use it. Let's see, what else does he have? I want this. This thing right here is what made me the most damn money. Was this right here? This thing right there. Because you can put that up there and you can improve the quality of weed. You can improve the quality of weed by just letting it dry. And then you take that super high quality weed, then you make it into your, stuff, and it's worth a hell of a lot more. But I got a machete now, so I'm like, I have a weapon. So I'm gonna go put that on my box. I wonder, will they actually send me a notification if they're being followed or something? I'm curious now. I am kind of curious. Will they actually send me some kind of notification if they're being followed or something? Because it's not like I have anything I can really do. The only thing I can do as of now is go trash hunting. Because I have no drugs at all. I have none. None that I can work with, so I'm like, I can't tell people like, hey, I'll meet you here with some drugs. Nope, can't do that. It's a big old hell no. I have no nothing. I am gonna go over to the store though, and I'm actually gonna buy like another six or so of these grabbers, trash grabbers. Now, let us go on a mega spree of trash grabbing. We'll collect trash here after a little while. Alright, well, we're gonna once we fill up, we're going to go and actually turn it all in. Alright, let's just look around for more trash, because we need to find more trash. Mainly just hunting down additional stuff that can make me at least a little bit of money. Money! Kind of hoping that after I get enough money, then I can actually, because the Benzies family owns the entirety of Upper Town, So if I really want to set up across all across town and actually get a full-blown like tycoon going, I'm gonna need to defeat those guys. Which means I'm gonna need to constantly take out their dudes so that they can't raid my peeps, stealing my drugs that I'm working my ass off to find. I'm hunting down all the little trash bits I can find around. Alright, let's go turn this stuff in at the local trash for cash. Alright, let's just go hunt down additional little doodads here and there. Trash for cash. I don't have anything first. I need to go find Benny. I gotta go find my buddy. Where's my drug dealer? Where's his ass at? There he is. I gotta go pray he has at least one that I can swipe. Bro, I ain't got nothing. I wasn't planning on doing any drug dealing of any kind. Not today. Or, well, at least not this day. Gotta keep my people loyal the best I can while I work on swirling away money for a business. And technically, if I can get like over 10 grand, I might just be able to buy 2 individual businesses, because I think one of them's like 3,000 or 4,000, and the other one's like 6,000 or 6,000 or some such like that. Technically do have a product, I just don't have enough level to actually work with it completely. I need just a little bit more XP and I'll be able to take all my methods and start really working on it. Provided I can actually make it another week and I can actually get all the required materials I need to sell all that meth through the mixers. Trash. I need trash. Where's trash? let's just see if we got any more trash laying around back here. Let's see, is there any trash right around this area? There is a little bit, but not a lot. Alright, let's go and turn this in for a little bit more money. I'm keeping the roads cleaned up right now. Like $100 per paycheck at this rate. It's got to be 6 p.m. before I can sleep. I got 30 minutes. I gotta go after Benji now. I gotta go find him so I can get the 4 dark fuel I need. There's not enough dealers in the game to actually handle all the customers, so it's usually you take on the customers of whatever is like closest to your area, and then you deal with just them. I just gotta hope the guy has at least 4 dark fuel I can borrow. Benji. What you got? Alright, money is money, and I got 4 that I need for the literal single drop that I got. Shit, I don't want to get searched. Look, I gotta keep everybody loyal, so I don't lose anybody to the cartel. Because whenever I do eventually go hostile with the cartel, I want to be able to have a full-blown customer base over here that's loyal only to me. Because I can provide the best stuff that they're literally going to be knocking down my door trying to get. Let's go see if Lady's over here. It looks like she bags up her own items, so that's something. She's already gone through three whole jars of almost 3 full jars of content. He's down to only 10. She's down to 86. It's only been 1 day since I made my deposit, so now I'm basically screwed because I don't have any money. I just need this, and then I need to start actually working towards getting meth on the streets. I gotta get to Hustler level 3. Bro, green crack? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? Let's say I check Albert. Green crack. Okay, so I need to actually meet up with him so I can get the 30-something green crack I'm gonna need. They're only giving me 1 day, basically. 1 day, optional message trying to call off the truce and deliver 30 green crack to Highland Manor. Bro, I thought they were only doing just what I was working on, not random shit. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go get at least. I might as well go get 10 seeds of 10 of each of the seeds, 10 granddaddy seeds and 10 of the other seeds, just so I can start working on those seeds too. Working on those strains with my individual system. You can now get your supplies directly to proprietor delivery app on your phone. Bruh, you can get him. You can get his delivery. If only it was cash. But it's phone. I need to get that damn business as soon as possible. Like I'm already gonna be pushing my luck trying to get the 30-something friggin' seeds before the 30-something odd seeds. I've got 30 dark fuel here, but like 20 dark fuel here. So I'm going to go in here, back into my room, and I'm going to find my shears first. I'm gonna put these seeds up here because I need to grow that seed right there next. That's the next one I need to grow. I might literally have to just start selling regular old sour diesel instead of processing the raw stuff because I don't have enough money to actually push that stuff out. I can plant as much of this as I want, constantly be able to buy more jars. I got 1 day and so many hours left before I have to have this stuff to them. So basically, I need to get this stuff grown up by the end of the day. And I'll jar up whatever I can and then send the rest. Send like however many jars they need, because they need 35. So that's like. I don't even know off the top of my head. I think it's like, what, 6 jars? Or something like that. I don't fucking know. Off the top of my head, I don't actually know. Well, as soon as I get enough money laying around, I can probably start... once I get one of the businesses, or either one or two of the businesses to help me move my money every week, then yeah, I'll be able to handle having an employee here, because I'll have to have an employee here to help me properly maintain and keep the drugs on the street, even if it's not mixed drugs. Maybe I should list the sour diesel for sale again. This is literally has no addictiveness to it, none. Why do these two have nothing on them? They're sedating, but that's about it. I've run out of material to process additional drug choices, so yeah. I can't do anything. I need more time to figure out. Basically, if you had upwards of, like, however many steps it takes to make this one drug, you have to have that many mixing stations to have a worker handle it. And with my drug that I make, I'd have to have at least 2 chemists to help me to make it for me, and a lot more space. Alright, let's go ahead and put this down. Water. We'll water them as we finish them, but then we're going to have to come back in here with the trash grabbers, and we're going to have to clean this area up because there's trash everywhere right now. Alrighty. So, we're going to do that. Get that water. We're going to grow put the next seed in the ground. Alright. We gotta basically get these seeds in the ground as quickly as possible. Well, as far as the granddaddy, I'll probably hold on to those seeds until I actually have enough material laying around that I can actually work on them. Sour diesel is cheap, which is why I listed it back on the market for sale, and as well as green crack, even though that's basically just something that people can smoke, and I'm gonna have way more of it. I have way too much of the sour diesel as it's expected at this point. I have way too much of it right now to actually get rid of myself without a lot of additional funding and a business that can actually help me process. I need at least either one or two businesses to be able to help me process the bulk amount of cash that I have right now. And eventually I'll get to a point where I need, like, all the businesses just to help me move all the cash I have, because I'm, like, broke. Alright. Let me go in here. Check my phone real quick. says he's run out of product. I can do that. I can move sour diesel. That's not that bad. That's not that hard of a problem to handle. Well, I just wasted that. Alright, now I gotta head out to the local cash for trash thing and drop all this trash off. Well, this is all from me growing all those several days worth of sour. This is like 2 full planting seasons worth of fertilizers and stuff being used. Man, that's over $10,000 easy. Do I have any bags? I do. I'm gonna bag it up. Bag it up for tomorrow so I can be ready to roll at a moment's notice. I don't want to deal with the cartel right now, honestly, because I'm not in a position to actually deal with them. I'm not. I'm honestly not. I'm having trouble keeping money in my bank so I can actually keep buying like fertilizers and stuff, which is it's a problem. Alright, all this stuff is grown up, so I'm going to put that in there so I can store it away. I'll probably have to go to the store and just buy jars and then hand it off to my people. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of try to clean these things up. It's very hard to get in here, honestly. At some point, sometimes it can be kind of difficult to get in here. I need 35, so we're gonna put this down here. We're gonna grab this, one of these, and we're gonna bag up the grain crack. Yeah, because I gotta get back. I gotta get out there and actually drop that off. Only thing I can do is just jar up all this green crack, and then whatever I don't use, I'll pass off to like Benji or something, or I'll bring it back and store it for later, whenever I can actually use it. Because right now I just don't have enough money. I don't have any money to buy more stuff at the gas station to actually keep working in my mixing. So right now I'm kind of in a tight spot. I mean, I'm doing okay right now. It's just hard to make money whenever you're in a tight spot and you don't have any businesses. Buying the businesses should be one of your very first things you do, unless you want to wait and save your money for mixing. Because at the start, I was just selling sour diesel because I was cranking that stuff out like it was nobody's business. I was cranking it out. That's exactly what I was doing. I was cranking it out hard. I gotta sit here and pass off all this, and then I gotta go back in there and I gotta basically replant my farm. I don't have enough space for it, but like I need the money, so I'm gonna have to just keep growing off more standardized stuff. The curfew's in place until like what? I should have enough time by tomorrow. I'm gonna... Alright, let's see. We're going to grab more sour diesel seeds, and we're going to plant those. I'm going to go and put that stuff there because I'm going to need at least one stack of this, one stack of that, so I can replant all these. Get all these things replanted. Let's just get, I'm going to replant the farm, and then we're going to go out, we're going to go to sleep after, well, after we get all of them watered. But first things first, we got to get, whichever ones we get the seeds in, and get them fertilized so they can start growing. We just need to get them, plant these things as fast as humanly possible, as fast as my character can allow. Pretty sure that was somebody just getting shot, but whatever. That was probably the cartel doing something stupid over there. I grab it from the bottom of the bottle so I can move it really slowly around the bottle and actually have more accurate pouring measurement. Oh yeah, if I just list green crack and all the other ones for sale, then I'll be able to literally, I'll be able to keep money in my account by just simply selling, running the normal ones. I'll be playing this most likely the rest of this week, at least a few, like for a few more days after this week, because later on this week, Subnautica 2 is going to be coming out, and I'll be streaming that whenever it comes out with my buddy Tank, because he wants to jump on and play it like as soon as it comes out, but I won't be able to play it right away because I work that day, so I got to do the best I can to get home and, you know, make money that day so I can actually come home and have something to be work about. It's like, hey, I did something, I got money that day, woo. Grab it along the bottom and just pour right across the area and just kind of try to blanket the area the best you can. If I can get the sour diesel in the ground, then I'll be able to plant the rest of it a little later on. Alright, let's go back in here and clean up all this trash. Plants won't grow any further, but I will be at the very least able to squirrel away any additional little bits of trash. Benji is completely out of stuff, so I won't be able to really do anything with him until I get more material for him to work with him. No, I basically made up a full batch, like a full 100 of those things. Let's go back over here. We're going to drop this off. Sour diesel's not nearly as like exotic as you think it might be. But I can easily get some XP from that specifically. Because I'm almost a hustler level 3. Almost. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Alright, let's get back to work. I don't have that much in the way of customers. Like, customers I serve, I don't have that much in the way of customers to serve, personally. Alright. Let's get on up here, drop this shit off, and then we'll work our way on down to these drop points, drop off whatever we can. I'm only going to sell to the people that actually order this stuff, because I don't have that much in the way of dark fuel personally anymore. I don't really have anything to work with. What do you want? Money is money for me. I don't really care, because I can easily call my dealer, my supplier up, and I can order like a whole crap load of seeds, and then I can just hire a botanist to have him like plant stuff for me, basically. Yep. Big money. Ming wants her dark fuel. Now, let's check our dealer app. She's still got a bunch of stuff. Ain't got shit to work with, so I'm gonna go and drop off a little bit of sour diesel, and then I'll give him whatever's left, because he doesn't have anything to really work with right now. I'm hoping that was hoping that I wouldn't have to give this stuff to the people, but I know better than to fight the cartel this early on. I still don't have any businesses to help me really push product out. I'm hoping that if I can get to wait just a little bit longer, I can probably hold off long enough to really make enough money. But I probably won't be able to, because I don't have any way to... I don't want to have to wait 2 whole weeks to buy that. I might just buy the post office, honestly. What's this place do? A big metal safe to store all your fancy stuff in. A bar of solid gold, extremely heavy and valuable. A golden plated toilet for the most discerning shitter. The most discerning shitter. That's funny. All the businesses around here only operate via card, because they don't trust any of the big money. So the laundromat is a 4,000. That's a 10,000. The taco ticklers is a 50,000. That's the biggest one, because they have the biggest budget amount. If I can wait just a little bit longer, I can probably make a deposit and then go right over there and put the 10,000 in there, and then pay to buy this place, and then I'll have to keep selling sour diesel and stuff for the remainder of the while, because I won't be able to do anything. I was actually going up there to give them this stuff, bro. Why am I going the other way? Well, eventually, they're going to get to a point where they're going to be ordering like hundreds of items, and you won't be able to keep up with the demand at that point. Or like, you'll have to hire a packager just to be able to package all of it quickly enough to be able to make the deadline, because eventually their deadline's going to get pretty damn short, and they're gonna sell, like, they give you like 50, like half of what you normally would make off of it, which isn't that much, but it's fine. Let's just throw that in there. Bonk. No, I don't really mind. I'm just gonna go and give this what's left of this. I'll hold on to the dark fuel, but I'm gonna go give the green crack to Benji so he can start selling it to see if it might have any raw value. Hey Kelly, how you doing? I know I probably need to actually save and quit so I can recycle the game, because that clean cache option thing there has been stuck or glitched out for the longest time. No, because no matter what payphone I run by, they still won't, the phone still won't ring. Let's see, where is Benji at? He's up here. The green crack is worth probably a little bit, but it's not really addicting, but it does make me some money. I gave him all the green crack I had because I just don't care. I don't care to use it. I need more. Well, let's see. We got metric fuckloads of freaking meth in here to work with. We're gonna drop like probably $600 in here. I'm gonna have her work. She's gonna work on this and making the little stuff there. Just do the thing, get the stuff cooking up. I know I need to probably grab, I got like enough for 10 more after this, 10 more batches. I'm gonna move that to the middle rack here so I have a little bit more space for more. Mind you, that's only 2 days worth. That's only 2 days worth of payment for that person. I need to get the laundromat just so I have something to start with, so I can have something to help me transfer a larger amount of money across. But I would rather have the post office, because the post office has a bigger amount. A bigger chump change button. You got like $1,600. Hey, give me your payment. Cool. Thanks. Money! Fat stats. That's 18,000 a month. If I could actually cycle through and actually make the, the payment or whatever, I would. I would happily do it. If I could just pay somebody to move my money for me, I would, because then I would be able to easily afford to buy the car wash, which is the 3rd biggest place. But we still got 2 hours before we can do anything. Let's head back home and check see if the plants are done growing, and if they are, we'll harvest them and stack them away for later. We still got a little green crack we could probably work with. Got a little sour diesel here. Let's go ahead and move that. We got a little sour diesel here, but not a lot. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab that, grab this, grab that. I don't know if this is actually worth it. I think the sour diesel is probably going to be the most worth it. I'm hoping to eventually get to the rank I need to buy the drying rack so I can actually do what I need here in this town. Being able to sell very high quality, very powerful drugs would be a very fine choice. Just paint the outside nice and good, and the inside, hit the waterer. All right. I know I'm gonna probably have to just put this stuff on to literally just directly into the dealer's inventory so they can sell whatever they have, basically. Because it's gonna be pretty tough for me to make any money if I'm not able to actually afford to buy the large amounts of material that I need to be able to run the mixer and mix up my own my cocktails. Without my cocktails, I can't make shit. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and sow the seed, and as soon as we're done here, we're gonna sleep. As soon as we're done getting all these things planted away, we're gonna sleep. It's only a few times a week, so it's not really that bad. Maybe this is the end of the week. I don't know. This is the first week, I think, that I've actually been forced to work with them, so I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put these down. Fertilize, put the different chemicals on them to make sure they grow good. That way I can easily go and buy, I'm pretty sure I can afford to buy some jars, because the jars actually work better whenever you have a bulk amount of material that you really don't know if you can sell. You can just put it in jars and give it to your dealers so they have something to work with whenever they're going out to make their runs to people. If they have at least something to work with, it's something. But I still plan to kill. If I do knock them out, I probably would rather just have the bat than I would have the machete, because honestly, if I use a machete on that guy, he's probably gonna die, and I would rather just be able to knock him out and then put a bullet in his brain. Let's face it, I feel like everybody does that. They either have a bat and a machete, or a bat and a gun. Maybe a frying pan. I don't know. I saw a frying pan in that store too. I might use it. I might go buy that frying pan, honestly. That frying pan sounds kind of nice. And if I run a frying pan machete build for hunting down cartel dudes after dark or during the day, whenever there's nothing going on, and I'm not working on anything, I could easily just hunt. I could run around and look for the dudes they look kind of scary, but they're not cops. Because I have a feeling you'd be able to easily notice a cartel dude. He's probably very intimidating looking, so it's probably not that hard, honestly, to notice one of them walking around. It's probably not that hard, honestly. Alright, let's pour this on. And for the last one. And there we go. I don't have enough seeds to grow anymore, so I just have to do the best I can to eventually go and buy some jars or something and actually throw that around. Alright, I'm going to look around, and I'm going to go out and check the dealers. They've got a little bit left. I got 20,000 now. It's only in cash, but still, I wish I could just slap some cash on the table and make it happen. Make a deal happen that way, but nope, that's not how it works. $21,000. And I'm still unable to make any kind of deposit. Ugh. So much money lying around and I can't even use it. Wang. Wang. I have so much money. And I can't even really do anything right now because I'm so damn poor. I can't make any of my cocktails, so I don't have anything to really do. Ugh. I am bored. Not in the general sense of literally just being bored. No. I'm bored because I literally have nothing to do because I don't have enough money to actually do anything. I've got all these drugs laying around, but I can't actually make anything out of them. I've got like a tiny bit of dark fuel left to make sales with, but that's about it. I'm gonna go hunt down Miss Ming's ass. I'm gonna give her some of this dark fuel because I know she needs some basically on a daily basis. She needs at least one hit to be worth it for it to work out. What do we got up here? We're only an hour and a half into the stream, so it's not too bad. It's only 10 o'clock right now, so I'm kind of stuck right now because the only quest I have is to clean the cache, and I can't do that because the game is being weird. I'm gonna quit just to see. I'm gonna quit just to see if that'll fix I'm gonna quit the main menu, load back in to see if that fixes the payphone quest that I need, because I need to talk to Uncle Nelson so I can actually get this quest for the cleaning cash. Not that it's important. I just need that. Like, I need this specific thing so I can actually load it up. This is why I stopped cooking meth and just have an employee doing it, because honestly, I don't trust myself to not fuck it up. Alright, now that we're loaded back in, let's go find a payphone and see if it's working. Finally! It worked! You reach your weekly deposit limit to avoid a rising suspicion. You can only deposit so much cash each week at IBI. You want to convert more cash to online balance, you're going to need to start laundering. Laundering involves using illegal business to conceal the origin of your less than legal cash. First things off, you're going to need a business. Go check out Ray's Realty, and you're probably not going to be buying out the casino anytime soon, but there's some cheap businesses for sale. Wait, is that going to eventually be an option? God, I hope so. I would love to be able to buy out that place and turn it into a drug storage building. Almost all casinos have some hand in drugs, okay? Maybe not all of them. Some of the more high pristine ones might not. Clear, let's go. Money!
Huh?
Don't you worry, I will eventually be squirreling away this money. I just need a little bit more time. I need a little bit more time. I probably need, like, what, one more day? Maybe two? God, I hope it's not two. I'm gonna be screwed if I need at least one more day, bro. Can I buy a taco? I would love to be able to buy tacos. Employee of the month, Kyle. Because he's literally the only person that works here. So of course, he's the employee of the month. Purchase a Coke. Balding. If they had something like that for buying everything, I would be more than happy to buy bananas and drugs, like prescription drugs, through a vending machine. If they could had it where I could literally just walk up and buy one. What is that? Some kind of scale? They've got a register here, but yet you can't use cash. They've got a register though. Why do they need a register if they're not actually moving cash? I'm curious what this is supposed to be. It's been like that for a while, but I'm just curious. Was that supposed to be something? Like a building of some kind or something? What I'm still waiting is for that big piece of land mass over here to actually become available. That, or maybe there's an area like over here somewhere that might become available, or maybe you can like buy the dock warehouse and you can actually buy a boat and go to a different area temporarily, like an island or something. Well, I mean, it's already 1:41, so we're passing by the day pretty quick. It's just, there's not that much for me to do right now because I'm passing by my time until I can buy the post office so I can actually launder the money I need to buy other stuff. Because laundering money is a daily thing. You don't want, once you get the laundering ability, you won't need to visit the ATM anymore unless you're like in a really big bind and you need the money now. But once you get the laundering, you won't need that because you'll be able to move a lot more money a lot quicker. Die. 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 Bro, green crack. I don't even know if I still have any. I might. I actually unlocked the... I've unlocked it, finally. I bought a thing of baggies for the green crack I need to go and take to that dude. Oh, looks like Chloe wants some too. She wants some of the dark fuel that I literally am running out of. I'm running out of it at this point because I really don't have that much left. I wish I did, I just don't. At least I have something to do. I have, like, just the smallest amount of drugs to move. Alright, now we got the green crack. Let's go over here. Let's answer Chloe. Let's run over here real quick and drop this off so we can get even more money laying around. How? I am just curious, real quick. How am I carrying like over $20,000 in cash on me? Over 23,000 now because I keep grabbing off more money from my employees. I don't want them. Whenever I get to that point, I'm gonna literally be motoring around, constantly grabbing whatever I can. Grabbing the money. That way, if I'm gonna be running around, I'm gonna be killing, or well, maybe not killing, but like knocking them out and then stabbing them with a machete, because I'm gonna go for a baseball bat and a machete build. Oh, I did the thing. Money, 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 money. I got so much sour diesel right now, it's not even funny. Alright. Now that we finish this, we need to grow ahead. Because we don't have any more fertilizers and soil and stuff, so this will be our last big harvest. I won't buy any more soil for a little bit either. I might, like, I'll see how many of these soil bat things actually destroy themselves, and I might go buy, like, however many single bags of soil I need to finish off these things so I can buy the 10 bags or whatever. Now, we need to wait just a little bit longer, probably. Well, actually, no, we don't need to wait any time at all, because we basically made a little bit of money for ourselves today. $40 sour diesel. It's not too bad. Wait, hold up. We got a harvest out of the thing there. Well, eventually I'm going to end up needing even more. That's 40, so I need what? 8 jars? I need 8 jars. Damn it. Still not the next week. Sadness. Alright, let's roll on down here back to the house. We're gonna put these 2 bits of sour diesel here into the jars. Luckily, it's only the basics. I am not going to be mixing up anything for these assholes, because that would be stupid. It would be literally stupid, okay? Because if they wanted, like, mixed, like, whatever, they would have to be able to provide the ingredients or the money to make them, because I'm not blowing my own money on that just to keep you people happy. You know how expensive that shit is to make those custom things and how much longer it takes? You'd have to give me a much longer deadline just to make that drop. I know I'm going to be getting myself a van here soon, hopefully. I'm going to get the post office, and then I'm going to put the money into the post office as soon as I get the post office. And I'm going to use the post office to afford to buy the van, so I can actually drive around town and not have to keep running across town to the mansion. Through the woods into the manor. No, I have no desire to end the truce right now, because honestly, I'm doing pretty good keeping these assholes happy. I'm able to keep up. It's okay, look, it's at the point where if they ask for like a custom mixed variant or whatever of whatever, that is when I'm going to be calling off the truce, is when they start asking for mixed drug cocktails. Once they start asking for that, oh hell no, I'm calling off the truce almost as soon as that shit happens. I'm not playing that game. No, I'm good. I'd rather do anything else other than that. Technically, I didn't have to go through your little police barricade thing. I just decided to be nice, because why not? Give you people something to do, as well as myself, because, you know, why not? I'm kind of stuck. Ain't got nothing to do until I can get the ATM to accept my money. Which, God, I hope that happens tomorrow. I've got $25,000 at this point. I gotta go and collect my money. Alright, I'll be back for you later, Benji. I'm gonna go and make some more product for us. I also need to go buy the, She's got 3 jars left. She has 3 jars left of the dark fuel stuff that I've managed to make up, so, yeah. Yeah, see, exactly. If I want to do that, I would need to actually message them. I'd have to message and have him meet me somewhere so I could actually pick up. Alright, let's see. We're gonna order the higher quality potato because why the fuck not? It's something. Alright, we're gonna go and meet up with our contact here. We're gonna go and buy, like, I don't know, 50 to 60, maybe 8 stacks of sour diesel seeds, because sour diesel seems to be the best thing I can make right now. That's all the seeds I have. The full stack of seeds. Seeds! And it didn't really pound me that hard, so I just gotta, literally, once I do that, I gotta go, once I drop this off, I gotta go over to the warehouse, and put the debt money in there for the debt that I have. Alright, now we gotta head to the warehouse, and we gotta put our money for the debt in there. That will cancel out our debt, so we can then order even more as soon as the debt drop is done. And then we can sit there next to it. I don't know how long it's gonna take. What did she say? It says, what, 4 hours? I don't know yet. I might. Let me go check my house. I might have dark fuel laying around somewhere. I don't know. I don't want to promise some dark fuel and not be able to deliver. That's how I lose faith in my customers will lose faith in me. And I'm like, look, I've been able to keep my keep face so long because I'm actually able to conjure up the amount of the drugs that I need for any specific order. I got green crack and I got 1 dark fuel. Oh, I got 14 actually. Yes. We'll meet now because why not? It gives me something to do. Let's go. Running down the road. Running down the road. Running down the road. Okay. And we gotta go and pay as soon as that lady is done. I feel like the phone should have a timer or something on it that we can use, so we can set it for 4 hours or whatever, and then it goes off whenever the thing goes off or whatever. It would be nice. Monies! Big money. Alright, so she's got over 1,000. He's only got 55 bucks left, so that is something. What's the time? 4 o'clock. Just after 4. Well, I know that the lady over there has enough drugs. She has a lot of money laying around. I'll pick up the dead drop and then I'll simply order another dead drop. No, I've already bought all the stuff. I just need to basically grab... I've got plenty of this higher quality stuff. This is just the normal standard quality stuff. That's what I need. I need the standard quality stuff so I can actually make standard quality meth. Like the good stuff. Money. Oh, alright. Let's see. I might be able to squirrel that away, but that'll be tomorrow morning. I'm gonna stop at the gas station. I'm gonna buy myself some baggies so I can bag up some sour diesel. And as soon as I grab that second dead drop tomorrow, once I pick up that dead drop, I will, well, first things first, we gotta grab some sour diesel for tomorrow, so I actually have some diesel for that delivery. Go, 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 where, woo. Money. Alright, let's go on and make the drop, and then we should hopefully be at a point where I can literally make this, because it's Monday, so I'm hoping the week is restarted so I can actually go to it and collect that. I'm going to collect my dead drop here, wherever it is, right here. And then I'm going to turn back around and go up here. Alright, let's go straight on over. We've had to wait a while, but I'm hoping that it's time. Thank God I can actually make the deposit now. Finally! It's about damn time. Alright, let's immediately head over to Race Rally and buy the post office. Then, we're going to turn around, head straight for the post office, and put the maximum amount of cash we can move into the post office, allowing us to get another deposit of however much it is tomorrow, which will then allow us to buy the laundromat, which we can then put more money in, so we can then start moving money daily. Then we'll give it about a week or two, and we're gonna probably have to buy our van tomorrow, though, after we buy the place, so we can buy our van, so we can actually move the cargo instead of having to have it done. Damn well order it, because ordering stuff is expensive, okay? It's expensive. Go to your business. Alright, let's head on over, and we're gonna head on over to our little business here, our little business. Go to the back room, manage. Use the laundering station in the back. Launder that. It says 24 hours, so it's $4,000. So that we'll be able to use tomorrow, basically. We'll have to come back and grab that, then we can go to the back over to the realty station and do that, or we can use it to buy more material that we can use to mix up more mixed materials, because we're gonna need more, a lot more. We got a ton of sour diesel seeds, but I need to actually be able to bulk order. Let's see. All right. I know I need to go to a place, so we need to order 60 of each. Coke. 60. Bananas. 60. Vigor. 60. 60. And where's the last one? Mouthwash. 60. It says 24 hours, so yeah. That's daily, so you can move up to $4,000 a day instead of weekly $10,000 budgets. You can motor to $4,000 a day. So long as you can actually pull that amount of money every day, you'll be able to easily pull that. So that's 3 more days worth of payments that I can easily pull. It's just, it's going to be slow pickings for a little while now. So I'm like, it's going to be real slow pickings now because everything is slowing down. Because I'm like, I wonder if I can, I wonder. Move that over. We're gonna grab the and I don't think I'm gonna get rid of that, but let's go to the pawn shop and we're going to get rid of this. We need to go to the pawn shop so we can actually then turn around and go straight back down to the warehouse as soon as we're done. Hopefully done enough. We still got a few hours before we'll be have enough to actually do anything with. So we need like a few thousand, at least a little over $1,000. Alright, so now we basically just have to wait around for the 6 p.m. We'll go in and do a little running around. Maybe we can do some... We got a new customer right over here that we can probably entice, maybe. Thanks. Another customer for me to help every day. I still got 10 sour diesel on me, so you're in luck. You are in luck, fool. I I still have 10 sour diesel. I still have 15 on me, so you have enough time. Big money. I'm gonna keep everybody high. Everybody's gonna be high all the time. Womp, 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 womp. Womples. Womp, 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 womp. Just me, as soon as I get that money, I'm going to be ordering a lot. I actually need to go and, it's 4 o'clock, so I've got only 2 hours left before I can actually get inside the warehouse and check and see if that one machine that I want is actually available yet. Just gotta wait for a little bit longer. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna eventually have this entire area down. I just need to get a bigger operation going, more successful operation. My customer, I basically just need to have nearly a constant flowing cash coming in, so I can keep buying and mixing drugs. So I can eventually be able to handle basically making a brick and then pressing the brick and then simply handing a brick of weed to my dealers, because the brick of weed allows you to basically throw several stacks of weed of the strain into the thing and then crush it into a brick. 30 more minutes. Well, technically only 30 seconds, but still, whatever. As soon as this is done, I'm gonna go to my delivery app and I'm gonna order that delivery from the central place. This one. Okay, it's after. Let's go. Let's go and see if that thing is available now. It was a hustler level 3, I think. There it is! The drying rack! I want 8. I want 8 of these bad boys. You know how great these things are? I can put all my weed on this thing and dry it down to the legendary status, and everybody will pay a boatload of money for it. And I won't even have to sell that much. I'll be able to literally sell basic weed to people, and they're like, it's so much better now. Dry throat. I sucked in some air or something, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna do that one there. We're gonna do this, 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 this. And we're gonna go like right here. we're gonna start drying out all the sour diesel. This is mainly what I was trying to unlock, was this thing, so I could actually unlock and operate. See, because this is going to take, I don't actually know. It's like 11 hours till the next tier, and then you simply bump it all the way up to maximum by simply waiting. Let's go to bed. Sleepy-fied. Alright, now. Gotta go straight over to the place. We gotta go straight to the place and drop off another batch of money, because we need more money. We're gonna need more money to keep brokering more drugs, large-scale drug amounts. Because we need more stuff. We need a lot more material. It's like, I don't actually know how much we can move, but like, I need to be able to move a large amount of money, so I need... Well, basically, what I need to do is just work diligently and get 4 stacks of drugs that are jarred up, so I can basically utilize that to do that. So let's just go in the back door since it's faster, since we're on that side. And there we go. Let's fly under that, and we are good to go. I got 2 more days worth of laundering that I can actually do now. I might end up actually just handing whatever I have right now off to Benji, so he has something to work with for a little bit longer. Let's see, how long does it take him? Okay, he's gonna immediately, he's already got folks that are waiting for an order, because they've already got some, he's already got drugs to work with, so he probably notified all his people, like, I got more drugs, time to work. Same thing with freaking Drug Dealer Simulator. Drug Dealer Simulator 2, actually, because the second one actually is an Empire game. Alright, let's see. How many hours left? 9 hours till they're at legendary status, and I can start ordering shit. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Our order is too large. Boo. That's basically 4 orders worth that I can work with. And I'll be able to order that and immediately get that put away. See, because that's 2 stacks. Well, 2 stacks worth, but like each one is like 10. So it's 40, so it's like if I go and buy 1 more stack of each, then I'll be able to run the rest of it. I was only able to order 40 of each, so you have 8 slots, so it's like if you order like 40 of each or whatever, then you can have more space to work with. Let's see. Alright. Now that I got that, I can actually go about ordering the rest of the... See, the van is the biggest vehicle. But whenever you actually buy the Veeper van, the actual van, it has more space than the delivery vans do normally, so it's like, it's not that bad. Alright, so I got basically all these racks here that I can easily do. So now I just need to go and order, like, what? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 100 more of each item, basically. Which will give me enough material that I can actually mix up several batches of items. And then I can just go and get, like, a crap load of jars, and then I can mix up a bunch of stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go take this home, come back, grab the rest of it, and then make another large order, because this is several hours worth of mixing that I can easily do. And I have a botanist to handle it, then I won't have to worry about growing anything. I just bring seeds in there and some fertilizer, and I'll be good to go. Alright, let's go back over here and grab the rest of it. It's probably because I don't have enough storage space, so if I go and drop these cokes and bananas, then I'll be able to work it. And I'll probably mix most of this while I'm off stream, because it's going to take a long time to mix all this stuff up. And by that point, it will have taken too long. And I don't want y'all to have to sit here and watch me mix up like a literal metric crap load of goods that I'm going to be selling at some point. Alright, now let's return, grab the rest of the stuff. No, I'm gonna probably I'm gonna finish growing off all the crack I have laying around. I'm gonna finish growing all that. I'm gonna finish growing all the sour diesel seeds I have, then I'm gonna dry them. Then I'm going to mix up the green crack as well, so I can see if that, with the way that I have it set up, I'm gonna see if I can actually buy the special blend, but I have to wait until I finish all this stuff off first. The van is probably going to be here soon for my delivery. I won't be doing deliveries once I actually get my own little Veeper van. I won't be doing my own deliveries anymore, because I can personally carry more in my own personal van than those delivery vans can. So I'm like, I feel like it's more worthwhile to actually do it that way. Perfect timing, actually. Alright, let's go and drop this stuff off. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And drop the rest of the last little bit of it off, and we are good to go. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start motoring through all these drugs here because it's gonna take me a while to move through all these drugs to sit here and cook all of it up. So if you like this stream here, please do leave a like, and I will see you again in the next one. Thank you all for watching.